Now, I haven't posted one of these car cam videos in a while, and trust me, it's not because all of a sudden people are driving better. I've been really cutting down on the negativity that I feel when I'm driving. I'm trying to stay more positive and really only post some of the most blatant offenses. I'm not posting a lot of the things that are completely annoying to me, like tailgating, cutting me off, people who have broken turn signals, people driving without any front and rear running lights at night, people driving with high beams on constantly. Trust me, the list can go on and on. So here they are. Sit back and enjoy. Right here, the driver of this Civic will throw out a little scrap of wrapper or paper. I know. Many people will say, dude, what's the big deal? You're going to make a whole video about a scrap of paper? And I say, yeah, I'm going to make a point out of this person, because if an itty-bitty piece of paper gets tossed out of the window, then why not a cup? And then a bag of garbage. And then, quite possibly, murder. Just kidding, obviously, but I have no respect for anyone who doesn't value keeping our neighborhoods clean. How hard is it to toss a tiny piece of trash into the garbage? This next person is the perfect example of someone who started out with a scrap of paper and is now on to the next step of their crime wave. See, I told you. Now it's a cup. What's the next step? A bag of garbage. Now this is an older clip. You'll see this guy actually just dropped a little white bag of garbage out the window, and I throw it back. But you get the point. Next, murder. Okay, enough of the dramatics. Here are two clips of some more serious offenders. I noticed this guy for a while, and he spent most of his time hyper-focused on his phone. Dude isn't even subtle about it. I'm pretty sure that he had a 50-50 ratio on phone to looking up time. It was probably some serious adult content. You know, the one where the plumber comes in for some clogged pipes that need a fixin'. Some of the things I noticed was how much space he was leaving most of the time. Good for him. And although he stayed in his lane, there was a slight drift back and forth within the lane. I politely asked him to get off his phone, which he ignored, of course, because the plumber was probably just getting out his tools. With this next one, it's not the chump who's on the phone, it's the passenger that I'm focused on. But he sits there paying more attention to the road than the actual driver. Stone cold look straight ahead the entire time. With my well-being in the hands of this distracted driver, I would say something, but this guy looks like he's angry or he's just given up on the driver. The other possibility is they have an agreement that he'll let the driver know if anything interesting happens on the road. I'm not going to say anything for these next red light runners, but stick around till the end, because what you'll see is the most dangerous red light runner I've seen in a while. Now this is one of the most dangerous red light runners that I've seen in a while, mainly because of the size of the vehicle that barrels through. The light goes yellow and then red. Now you'll see a car to my left creep forward for their advanced green coming up. At the same time is a semi-truck that starts coming through our green light. What a nut. Doesn't even slow down. The streets are wet but not iced up at all. There's always a comment below that defends the truck, but how is this remotely okay? People say, you don't know how to drive a truck, you don't know anything. What I do know is that if you're driving something with a bigger mass, you gotta drive a little slower and leave a lot of space because you cannot stop fast. This has nothing to do with knowing how to drive a truck. It's about knowing how to stop. Anyway, drive safe, slow down, and pay attention. It's not just your life, but also those around you that you're responsible for once you get behind that wheel. See you in the new year.